Okay, traders, welcome back. Let me start off by asking each and every one of you a very simple question, right? Have you ever come to a fair value gap and you wondered why it failed, right? So I got this question on my Instagram story questions, and this is something I'm going to answer now in a lot of detail, far beyond any DM or any tweet. So this comes down to the delta. The delta is the ask minus the bid. And this is essentially telling you how many aggressive buyers and how many aggressive sellers there are. So let me start off by telling you that it's not about buyers and sellers. It's not about how many buyers and sellers there are. It comes down to who is aggressive and who is passive. So it's not a battle between buyers and sellers. It's not about liquidity, fair value gaps, the algorithm, none of that crap. It is about understanding who is aggressive and who is passive. And you do so by reading numbers and understanding what's behind every candle. So think about this. Candles are simply a representation of the auction. The market is an auction. So why wouldn't you understand what's happening inside of the auction? The delta gives you this information, and it is the delta that we will be using to determine every trade. Now, the power of the delta is what you see over here on the charts, right? So the power of the delta is that it tells you at every single price, for every single candle, at every single time, how many aggressive buyers and how many aggressive sellers there are. So what is the benefit of this information, right? So of course, the first thing is that it's very visual to understand because of the color scheme, right? So the color scheme is, of course, blue and red meaning aggressive sellers or more aggressive sellers, and the blue delta means there's more aggressive buyers, right? So what that means from an ask and bid perspective is that when the ask minus the bid is a negative number, this means that the delta will be red. Hence, there's more aggressive sellers than there are aggressive buyers. Vice versa, for a blue delta, there's more aggressive buyers than there are aggressive sellers. And that's what we see over here. We see a lot of aggressive buyers over here, and we see a lot of aggressive sellers down here. So how do we use this to our advantage, right? So this is something we're going to go over in a lot of detail on the footprint charts. So here we bring our attention to the footprint charts, right? And we're going to be dissecting